Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So today we are here to do a reaction. We are in the midst of our hashtag 25 Days of Christmas countdown where we are reacting to different Christmas songs or different Christmas performances every day leading up until Christmas. Yes. So the last few days we've had a lot of just amazing female vocalists. I've reacted to Morissette Amon, Katrina Velarde, Kelly Clarkson. I just finished recording a reaction to Regine Velasquez, and like, they are amazing and mind-blowing, but you know, I need to get some boys up on the channel too, okay? It can't be all about the super amazing female vocalists. So I figured, since I need boys on this channel, what better way to incorporate the boys than to bring the TNT Boys up in here? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I just typed in TNT Boys Christmas and saw what was going to come up, and this was at the top of the list. It looks like they are singing "Oh Holy Night." There were a couple of performances that I saw, different Christmas songs and whatnot, but "Oh Holy Night" was probably the song that I wanted to hear the most. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna hear. that's just how it's gonna be, because it's my channel and I do what I want to. But without further ado, we are just gonna dive straight into the TNT Boys and see what they do with this "Oh Holy Night" on, looks like a program called It's Showtime. Yeah. Ooh, they got a choir too.
Stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world, it's in an era burning till He appears.
Okay, little boy.
World rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voice.
There we go. Pick up the beat now, hey. Push it out, baby. Which one hit it? Okay, boys. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a mixed bag of tricks. But let's talk about some of the good stuff. First, I love their little sweater vests. They look so adorable. Their little matching things. And I loved Kiefer. I'm still learning names. But I loved whatever they did with his hair. It looked like they had it maybe braided or twisted or something back into the ponytail, and he had the nice little undercut. It looked good, looked cute. I love that aspect of it. Speaking of Kiefer, because I think it was him who whipped out that first whistle going into All Night Divine, except up into the freaking stratosphere. Like, I expected it, but then I didn't expect it at the same time, if that makes any sense. Because, like, for me, when it comes to Oh Holy Night, like, it's an old song, there are millions of versions out there, but Mariah Carey's Oh Holy Night is kind of the quintessential version that I have in my head. And that is just what I hear that's what I kind of mentally compare other people singing it to. Not that I expect them to be Mariah Carey or anything like that, but, like, there are just certain parts of it, how she sang it, that's just what my ear listens for. So, like, I don't expect to hear the whistle from everybody who sings a song, but, like, that's kind of what my ear, like, jumps to. It jumps to see if the whistle's coming or if it's just going to be like a normal belt or whatever. So I kind of expected it to be there because I know they all can whistle, but then at the same time I'm like, well, I don't know what stage of their, puberty vocal transition they're in right now. So plus, winter, cold, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. So I didn't know whether it was going to come. But that first whistle was, yes, come through. And then Mackie, I think. Yes. The Mackie followed up almost immediately after with his own whistle, which was fine, but it felt like he struggled a little bit more than Kiefer did. Kiefer's whistle just popped out and was just, bam, effortless. Mackie, he sounded like he had to work a little bit to get that whistle out. It felt a little, but it was still there. It was still good. But then at one point, all of them started whistling, and it was not a terribly pleasant thing to listen to. And part of me is thinking, it was just the fact that you have 3 people whistling at the same time, and that's just a lot of different whistles, and, like, it's gonna be very difficult to because like I think the idea there was that they were all going to be doing the whistle, but they were going to like whistle in these harmonies or whatever, which would have been cool. It's cool in theory, but in actual practice, like controlling your whistle and making sure you're whistling on this particular note and you're whistling on this note and other ones whistling on this note to, you know, build up this chord of whistles, it's not going to be extremely easy to do. And so part of me feels like it was just difficult trying to find, you know, the correct notes for the whistles to line up to make a nice, beautiful harmony. And other parts of me feel like maybe they were in the right places-ish, but the mixing of their voices wasn't quite right. Whether that has to do with like how their mics are set up. One might be feeding a little bit more. One's whistle might have been overpowering the other's whistle, or like, I don't know, it didn't blend well. And I've heard these boys do some sick, amazing harmonies. I know these boys can blend. I know, like, that's not even a question in my mind whether or not these boys are capable of blending and, you know, doing these things well. I think it was just the execution of that particular set of whistles was not amazing. And even in the beginning for like the first verse or first chorus or whatever it was, like some things felt a little bit off with just how they were mixed, some tuning issues and how they were mixing, like it just didn't quite. But then when they got into like the second verse and, you know, the beat started to pick up a little bit more and they could put a little bit more, you know, gas on the pedal, they were fantastic. Like their vocals were so strong, their harmonies were so strong. I feel like since they're going through puberty, like it was just all of that light, all this range, this, you know, super light and whistly range and super light heady falsetto kind of stuff was kind of shaky in parts. Not all the time, not from everyone. It just inconsistently kind of shaky, which, you know, puberty, it sucks, especially as a singer. Thankfully I didn't start singing until after puberty, although I kind of wish I sang before puberty because I feel like I'd have even more of a range, or I would have been able to maintain certain things. But, you know, whatever, nothing I can do about it now. I can't go into reverse puberty or anything like that. It's not about me. Like I was saying, singing through puberty, it sucks. So I'm not taking anything away from these boys. I still give them the benefit of the doubt. They are singing on national television in front of millions and millions of people. And even at points when, you know, a vocal may have not been perfect or a harmony may not have jived or blended, they still kept going. Show must go on, and that shows the level of professionalism that these boys have at a young age, and that shows the level of commitment and how hard they work. I'm sorry, I don't normally record in the daytime for a number of reasons. A, because traffic outside the house is always going, but then also because light is shining through my window and casting random light shadows on my face, and it's irritating me. I'm sorry. So I keep trying to dodge the light. Squirrel. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good performance. Was it their best? No. Have I heard them do better? Yes. But like I said, they're going, their voices are transitioning, and in having your own voice transition and also being part of a band, you have to learn how to sing with these new voices that are coming into the band, as well as learning how to sing with your own new voice that's coming through. So it's a lot of things to take into account, but they still did fantastic. They still did great. Yeah. And I'm slowly but surely learning their names. Kiefer, the skinny one with the hair. Francis is the huskier one, who's usually off in diva mode belting his face off. And Mackie is, well, the other one that I did not name. Okay, if that's right, give me a thumbs up. If that's not right, give me a thumbs up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments or send it to me on my various social media, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Mwah. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.